right, so we are going to determine appropriate measures for the example that we have here. It says the line plot shows the ages of participants in a community chess club. They want us to determine the appropriate measure of center and variation. The distribution of the data is symmetric. So we can see that because when we're looking at the data, we notice that there's like a point where I can pretty much go down the middle. So let's see, one and one, two and two, there and there. And so that piece of information is probably like somewhere around here, right? Maybe about right there. Okay. And so this is symmetrical, which they tell us down here. And so because it is symmetrical, remember that our measure of center, if it's symmetrical, we can use the mean or the median, but most often we're going to use the mean. So we're going to say the mean for the first part. The measure of the center that best describes the data, is going to be the mean. Because it is symmetrical, they're talking about the measure variation. So remember, that's the change in the spread or the difference between, in the spread. And so the measure of variation that would best describe it is going to be the range. So remember, if it's symmetrical, you can use either the mean or the median, but most often you use the mean. If it is symmetrical in terms of the variation, you can use the range or the interquartile range. So in this example, we're going to say the mean and the range to answer those two questions.